Hello everyone, hope you're well, smelling great, enjoying your favourite fragrances today, and this is what we're going to be opening. It is Himeros by Elyon Dubai. So yeah, hello everyone, and this is what we've got. It is by Elyon from Dubai, and this is part of, I'm sure many people are familiar with CurlyFragrance. I believe this is her company in Dubai that she's involved with, along with other partners. So got the opportunity to buy this. I believe there was only so many made, and managed to order one, and it came through. I don't know a great deal about this. I've seen many of Michella's videos and I quite like her style, and I like her attitude towards fragrance as well. Certainly around overspraying. I quite like that, and I feel she has an affinity towards beast mode fragrances as well. I'm not familiar with this company or much about it, though I did catch a few buzzwords and taglines, and this is meant to be quite monstrous. I'm also aware the oil concentration in this is 40%. Apparently one only needs 1 or 2 sprays for it to last 24 hours, which sounds interesting. Right, here we are. We're getting into it. So yeah, interesting box. It's almost like Club Nuit style with a little tag there. Quite a lot of the Arabian, Middle Eastern fragrances have these sort of tags in quite gaudy boxes. Ellie, I'm not sure the background of that, but that's what we've got inside. It's quite interesting. It's really well packaged, actually, that is. Quite a different box, actually. So that's the bottle there. I'll read a little bit of this, what it says about it. For the bold and fearless, Himeros is a fragrance that exudes power with 40% oil concentration. It's one of the strongest and most intense perfumes you'll experience. The perfect choice for those who want to make a statement. Himeros combines leather, oud, tobacco, vetiver to create a rich, deep and incredible sexy scent. This fragrance is a real confidence booster with every spray. Himeros envelops you in a powerful aura that demands attention. Whether you're heading into a meeting or a night out, this scent will leave a lasting impression. And there's a little catchline at the bottom. Own the room, own the moment, own Himeros. Or Himeros. Yeah, 40% oil concentration, intense scent, lasts longer than any typical perfume. 1 spray is all you need for a fragrance that stays with you for more than 24 hours, commanding attention wherever you go. That's no good if you're a spy. The perfect blend of leather, oud, tobacco and vetiver creates a smoky, earthy and intoxicating scent that exudes confidence and mystery. It's a fragrance designed to turn heads, to leave lasting impressions. Right, so I'm going to get this on. I can smell it. It smells quite leathery. Let's have a go. I'm a bit scared to put this on. Wow. I think I might need more than that though. Okay, so that the first thing that comes through there is the leather. It's almost got a chocolatey smell to it. I don't think there's any chocolate in it though. There's like a sweetness, whether that's might be a sweet tobacco. Wow, I can see this, yeah, I can see how this is gonna last. I can really smell the oud, strong oud. This definitely has Middle Eastern vibes. It's pretty much as it describes. They've described it really well. It's smoky. It's intense. Now, it's odd because smelling this. Oh yeah, I also received that as well. That's a 5ml of Himeros as well. It's one can almost smell this before the bottle, and what's comes out without spraying it is leather note. Really smell the leather note. Now when spraying it, it's different. You can smell that leather note, but that oud, and there's a sweetness. What is that? I'm not sure what it is. It's four notes: leather, oud, tobacco, and vetiver. Unless it's like vetiver and tobacco, and they've created like a sweetness. It's just enveloped me. I've got to go out at the moment. It said one spray, 24 hours. I've just put 3 on. This is really, I'm really liking this. This is one of those ones, I've probably mentioned it before in several of reviews that I've done, particularly around oud ones. This is one of them fragrances for me that I'd wear because I like, and I'd be interested to see response to this, how other people react. It has got a really seductive feel to it. Depending on the situation, there's the potential to be with 3 sprays quite off-putting. It says on here, like, own the room, own the moment, own Himeros. This is a fragrance that could quite easily own you. 100%. I quite like the basicness of it, actually. Apparently it was matured for like 36 months, 35 months it says here. So a fragrance built on the rarest oud tobacco and saffron, radiating a warmth that commands attention. So that may be the sweetness, the saffron. It had like a little spiciness to it, which almost got it quite fresh. That's that. Leathery. If people like leather, this is full on leather. Tobacco's quite discreet on this. The saffron's there. It almost smells like it's got some incense in. Now, again, it's not listed on the note breakdown. Yeah, you see, this is what I suspect for this. 24 hours and imprinting its presence, and long after you left the room. This is the art of time, the science of rarity, and the essence of true exclusivity reserved for those who have sent nothing less than perfection. This one bottle, I mean, that's a 50ml bottle. Really, really fantastic bottle, that. I like it. Yeah, like 50ml bottle of this. I think one on the front and one on the back is probably all one would need for literally the whole night. This ain't going anywhere at all. And it's getting quite airy. There's nothing on Fragrantica for this, but there is on Trustpilot. It's getting really good reviews. Out of 88 reviews, it's got 4.8 on Trustpilot out of 5. Today I received my Himeros. The scent is beautiful, masculine. It has a trail, and I will check how long it lasts on me. This is really stunning, to be fair. I've got to hand it. This is what I like out of a fragrance. I recently bought a fragrance from a renowned house and paid quite an amount for it, and very disappointed to find that for a niche house it only lasted like 2 to 3 hours on me, and I expect a lot more from my fragrance than that at the price I pay. Now this, I believe this was around 150 mark, and to be sent from Dubai as well. It came through very quickly. There was no issues, and I even had a mistake with ordering, and Michella really sorted it all out so it becomes smoothless, addressed it. Really, really spot on service. I have to say this, I'm not just saying this, I pay for all my fragrances, so I have no allegiance to anyone, though this, for what it is and the price it pays, is actually better than this reputable niche house's latest release. And I've got no doubt the longevity with this, I can just feel it. It's so woody and oudy, and leathery. I'm not mad on leather notes, but I have to probably say this is probably the number one biker fragrance now. It's leather and oud and vetiver and tobacco. I mean, can you get more beast mode notes than those? I'm genuinely impressed. 10 out of 10. The fragrance is absolutely divine. The service was impeccable and delivery was fast and flawless. Elyon Dubai Himeros exceeds all my expectations. This is really flipping something else. And my only thing is that it's a shame that it's unlimited. This probably needs to go on general release, because I believe those who know what they're like in certain oud or high, long-lasting performing fragrances will really appreciate this. I've got no doubt, like in the Middle East, this would be just a knockout fragrance. Whether or not, I mean, I've got to go somewhere in a short while, and it's going to be around quite a few people in a confined space, and it's like I'm a bit worried. Because as I mentioned earlier, this is a fragrance that could own you. And yeah, well, great. It may well help confidence in perhaps open air situations. In a confined room, this is one of the ones that, especially because I'm going to a place where I know 100% people are accustomed with oud and strong beast mode fragrances. So there's potential to get a few odd looks, but like the infamous Anchorman sketch, Panther by Oberon, is it? Great site, great value, great products, and it would seem the pinnacle of perfumery. A defo must buy, but be quick. Professional, great product. This did come quite quick. I ordered it and it was here within a week. 22nd, I ordered it. And it came yesterday, so it took 4 days from Dubai. That's amazing. There's someone here criticising the price for this, comparing it to Carlisle. The thing is my thoughts going into this, I appreciate this person saying because it's a new brand, how can you command that price? Now, this is just my thoughts. By all means, it's not fact. I feel Michelle is such an influence in the fragrance community over the years that I believe many people will understand where she comes with her fragrances. Her affinity, certainly with champion beast mode fragrances and, putting plenty on. I think I've watched one video, it's about 46 sprays of one fragrance, or something like that. So it's almost like one can understand her attitude towards fragrances. Now, taking that into developing fragrances, I was under no illusion, especially with the build-up to this and the write-up that was being put forward on the website, that I don't think there was any confusion that this was going to be a beast mode fragrance. It was going to be a guarantee that that's what one would be getting, and the high concentration values. Now, that they have taken the time to perfect this. 35 months, it is 40% concentration, and the notes involved in this, they're not necessarily cheap notes. Things like oud, if this is real oud, I imagine it is, the vetiver and the tobacco and saffron. I'd probably sooner buy a bottle of this and just spray it twice for 50ml for 100 and I think it's 140 or something, and have this would last me flipping ages. There's no way I'm using that. It's so beastly that compared to many of the high-end niche now, and had have diluted them down or the prices have gone up, I don't know, I can't help feel this is value for money. Even if it is a brand new house, it was almost like one could guarantee you were going to get something strong. Most people here are saying this is really good. So getting 5 stars, best company I recommend And do you know what I like about this as well? And it was the same with the issue of the ordering that I had, that I got the impression with Michella, she went above and beyond. Some of these companies, you can feel they just, just don't really necessarily treat you as a person. They actually really helped out and alleviated my stress and anxiety around the order issue. Looking at this on the feedback, there's responses individually to each and every person, and I like that. It adds that personal touch. I think that's great. It shows not just taking customers for granted. How often does one get that with companies? Yeah, this is flipping wonderful. My only regret with this is there was another one and I didn't buy it, and I bought this one thinking this was the only one that was there. I obviously didn't read it correctly enough, and this one was leather. And then I noticed there was one with a rose oud. Now, I'd already ordered this, and if I'd have seen the other rose oud, I would have gone for the rose oud. However, because I'm not that mad on leather yet, though this is, this is full on like cowboy hide leather, like saddle hide leather. This is like real got a cowboy vibe to it. It's like a Middle Eastern cowboy wearing oud. Yeah, I would have bought the other. I'm going to try and get hold of the other. Just, if it's anything like this rose oud combo with monstrous power like this, then yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, I hope you got something out of that. That's it for Himeros by Elyon in Dubai. Complete winner for me. The only thing I could say about this is, because of where I live in the UK, it would be wearability. Where would I get away with this? And I'm probably going to find out in a moment a place not to get away with it. However, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go and wash this off. Absolutely not. I'm gonna wear it for the experience and see how long it does last. I put it on like 20 minutes ago. I don't think this is going anywhere soon. In fact, it's mellowed down. One thing I'll just briefly mention as well, it really doesn't feel synthetic. This feels quite natural. It almost feels like a natural oil, a really strong natural oil. I'd like to see more of this actually from fragrance houses, to be honest. So yeah, well done to CurlyFragrance on this one. It's absolute winner for it. It's even changed my view on leathers. So for something to do that, then yeah, I doff thy cap. So thank you. Thanks for spending some time and get what you will out of that. And I wish you all the best, and please continue creating value in your lives and environment. Bye for now.